Josh Raven here with the Daily Dot at E-League, joined by Olofmeister from Fnatic, coming off the back of a win against Dignitas, and that's the game we'll talk about first. Seemed to be pretty easy for you guys. You especially put up a pretty good score in game one. What were the keys to victory in that game? Why were you able to overcome Dignitas so easily?
I don't know. I think they have some things to sort out since Sherby left the team, and they got KDB, and I think they're a new team, so they need to fix some things within the team. They felt kind of lost. I don't know. I felt like they didn't have any confidence, and I think that they need to get that back. Other than that, was just playing like simple and out-skilling them, I would say.
Okay, and now that means you have got a 5-1 scoreline from the group stage. We'll talk about yesterday's games just quickly. Beating TSM, fairly standard and expected. However, the game against FaZe was a little bit of a surprise. First off, the 16-0. Not sure anyone expected that, but then FaZe to come around from that 16-0 and then beat you guys on Mirage. What was the process of that game? First of all, talking about the win, and then what happened between games where they could just come back and steal a game from you?
16-0, I don't know. That doesn't really happen in CS. I don't know what happened. We just ran and we played really good and they probably played really bad. And I don't know if the second map, I don't know what happened. I think we got kind of too comfortable, and they played really good on Mirage. They are a really good Mirage team, and I think they are kind of underrated on that map. But I mean, they shouldn't be 6 and 8, and we should have gotten more T rounds and played a little bit with. I don't know. It felt like we were like already expecting a win after coming after that 16-0 win. So I don't know what happened, but they play good.
Well, I believe the round differential between you two means that you guys are top of the group, means you'll be playing the team that finishes last. That's going to be decided in the next game that's just about to happen, Dignitas and TSM. Any concerns about facing either of them in the semi-final, or are you just going to take it as whatever team comes, you can take them on?
Don't really care who we play against. Both teams are good, but we should beat both of them. So, but I don't know. I would rather play Dignitas because then it feels more in my comfort zone to play against player I know. Not to take anything away from TSM. I don't know really about the sick automatic and those two guys. I don't really know about them, but I know about FNS and Semfis and KDM. But I don't like to play against players that I haven't seen before.
Well, that's fair enough. And going forward, you guys are expected to be there on Friday come airtime at 10 p.m. on TV. That's the big topic of the league. That's what most of the players have been talking about. Do you think that's going to affect you in any way, or are you just going to take it as another game, another final?
I don't think it's going to affect us in-game anything, but it's going to be really fun to do it. The only problem is it's a lot later than the group stage, so it's kind of hard. I mean, our whole team is dead at 9 p.m., 10 p.m. We're so jet lagged, so we just want to go straight to bed. So we need to stay up later than usual we do in here in America. But that's the only problem I see.
Okay, and obviously, switching the topic to you, obviously a lot of the conversation now, this is your first time back since the injury, since you took a few months off. I think the question is, did those months off even have an impact on your performance? It didn't seem like it today against Dignitas. I believe you were top fragger in that game, and has it had an impact? What have you been doing in the months off that has made you retain the level that you have?
Of course, I had impact. That has an impact of my confidence, so I need to get that back a little bit more. But for every game, it gets more and more like the old days, I would say. But I didn't play that much. I've been starting to play a little bit 1-2 weeks with the team before this tournament. So I have played before this, but it's hard to play official games, and I'm a little bit shaky. But today it felt a lot better than yesterday because I felt more comfortable. So I'm just hoping it gets better and better.
And obviously looking towards the future, no one wants to see that injury kind of return or anything like that to force you to miss more game time. So what have you been doing, what are you doing, and what are you going to be doing to try and prevent further problems with that wrist?
As I haven't really gotten, don't know 100% what it is, but I have been to 4 or 5 different doctors. I've been to chiropractors, other things I don't even know what it's called in English, but also I've been doing X-ray, not the usual X-ray, I don't know what's the English word for it, but you're in a big tube, and also standard X-ray, and I've been to laser therapy. I've done muscle test, nerve test. I've done it all, but the best thing that helped me has probably been the gym. I've been doing rehab for my back, and not the most fun things to do, but and also I'm out running and running or walking every day, and yeah, gym, rehab 3 to 4 times a week.
Sounds like you've been through the wars there trying to get better. Is there any kind of advice you'd give to newer players, perhaps to watch out for something like that occurring? Because it seems to be popping up now, more and more players suffering from it.
I would say probably to get out more and yeah, just move more. It sounds kind of weird that you can get injured from this. Like I didn't even never in my dream imagine I could get injured from this, but I didn't move at all. I just sat by the computer. When I moved, I was going to France, but when I was a friend, I sat on a sofa or something like that. So I mean, wasn't that much. So just move, and yeah, I think you will be a lot. I don't know. You won't get the injury.